Georg Kell, who is a pioneer in many ways, and a missionary in many ways, called me up in the summer and said, "John, we're going to disrupt finance." And I said, "That's great, Georg. Let me know how it goes." He said, "No, I mean it, and I want you to join." It actually all started with the Global Compact. Kofi Annan was invited to Davos to give a speech, and the speech turned out to be a proposal for a global compact, whereby the business community, civil society, and workers' organizations would join forces to improve the social and environmental dimensions of globalization. After Kofi Annan's first term, I went back to academia, to Harvard. Got a call in 2005. A committee is trying to do the impossible by developing a comprehensive treaty that would subject multinational corporations to a series of obligations directly under international law. Governments don't want it, business doesn't want it. I want you to be my special representative to start this process all over again and try to get it right. But in the end, we came up through these consultations and site visits to companies with a set of principles that lay out what the obligations of states are with regard to business and human rights, what the responsibilities of companies are, and the right of those who have been harmed to have some kind of remedy. So protect, respect, and remedy were the three pillars of these 31 principles, which have done exceedingly well. They were unanimously endorsed by the UN Human Rights Council and have made their way into national regulations and policies. The International Bar Association has issued guidance to law firms based on the guiding principles, and even FIFA, the International Football Association, has adopted them. So they've traveled quite widely. The social expectations generally are very different today, even in the most isolated communities. I spent a lot of time in mining communities in the Andes or in isolated places in Asia where they do, lumber and stuff. And everybody has heard about their rights. In Papua New Guinea, people are demonstrating against mining operations because they heard somewhere that they have rights. And so it isn't simply in New York City or in Berlin or in London. The word has spread. Technology has spread the word. And civil society has helped spread the word. The idea of ESG investing has really taken hold. Arabesque, using big data and artificial intelligence, I think can go a long way to help strengthen the measures on which investment decisions depend and which have enormous implications for companies in which people invest. I think the algorithms, the artificial intelligence, in S-ray and in Arabesque generally, can adapt much more readily to new information about how you do this properly than people sitting around a conference table for months and months arguing with each other, no, it should be this, no, it should be that. So I think there's an advantage here. I think it's a marvelous tool. First of all, its geographical scope, the number of companies that it's able to track, the separate measures of the Global Compact score, a sort of a normative commitment, and then the ESG scores, and the fact that it's updated daily as opposed to once a year or once a quarter, it gives people immediate feedback, and it'll become standard practice, the way the Microsoft operating systems are standard on desktops.